2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, are thrilled to bring you today's event. Only the top 144 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our opening round coverage of the Kelly Classic starts now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. Now to the 9th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Well, I don't mind this par putt. Steady on. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Oh, that was pure. Rich, these finals are so important for everyone with aspirations to advance out of the Corn Ferry Tour. What's in front of these players this week?
They need to make sure they finish inside the top 144 on the points list, as those players will then move on to next week's Haven Championship.
That was a beauty. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
They've got this one for birdie.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event. The 12th hole is a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be alongside you, my friend.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Only 144 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our second round coverage of the Kelly Classic starts now. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. 2 over is the score to beat as we get things underway today. We're going down to the 4th hole now. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. That one cannoned off the downslope. That one is hunting. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
This putt is from a long distance. Oh, that one almost went in, but that slips past the hole with speed. And this from the greenside rough. Take that. That's quality. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
That one just a bit too far offline. He's setting up for his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead.
Bit of a miscalculation out of the rough there.
This is a lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
That's frustrating. Unfortunate thing to happen, but it can in golf. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This one for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
This hole here is a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Nicely done. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. This putt is from 14 feet.
He's got this for his par.
A bit long on that one. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. It's on a good line. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole.
I tell you, you can't trust a putter. It's betrayed him all day long and finally gives him some kindness.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. Always out there fighting, trying to make the cut. Doesn't really have the ball striking this week. However, there's still a chance you could win this tournament. You got to have a good round tomorrow and certainly follow it up Sunday. But listen, there's still a chance.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's tournament. Only the top 144 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our third round coverage of the Kelly Classic starts now. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. Our featured player is currently 9 over for the tournament as we begin our coverage. We're going down to the 7th hole now. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 7th. Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
He's made it for eagle. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Well, this should find the short grass. Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 4 shots behind our leader. Okay, that'll work. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Ooh, slow down. It's just about 3 feet away. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. On the tee now, the par 3 ninth. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt. Line and length. Too much length on that one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. One of the most interesting holes in all of golf, a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This one's for birdie. Look at this one just roll off the green. A bit too much pace, but a chance still to get it back up and in. Very crafty, that shot. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. We're at the great stage of this tournament, Rich. Just a round to play.
Yes, and it should be a doozy. Looking forward to it.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Only the top 144 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our final round coverage of the Kelly Classic starts now. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. It's an exciting event, this one, isn't it? Already made a fast start. Let's see if it continues. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Oh, wow. Steady on there. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? 6 feet remaining to the cup. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 14th is a par 4.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough. Yeah. This is going to airmail the flag.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. Ooh. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And they'll drop down the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That's a big drive. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Woo, back there, horsey. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one's moving right to left.
That's got too much heat. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Nicely done.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 and 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
This putt is about 19 feet in distance. That came off the blade pretty nicely. This has got some intent. And he's made it. What a putt. And they're moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Trying to calm himself down after that eagle's last. Nicely done.
Handy effort, that one. Putting for birdie. Henny, what are they facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
A par putt awaits. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Yep, sure, it was a bad hole. But as all good caddies would say to you, let it go. Focus on this shot and this shot only. Well played, mate. That's inside the house of opportunity. 11 feet to the cup. And this putt for a final score of 78. Their round has come to a close with a par at the final hole. Well, Rich, I think it's fair to say that this player struggled with their game this week.
Hey, Luke, I got to say, not the performance that this player was expecting, but I got to say, I personally got a few chuckles out of the round seeing some of the places they hit it. I thought it was pretty fun.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's tournament. Only the top 120 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our opening round coverage of the Haven Championship starts now. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week. Absolutely flushed. Rich, just a gentle approach into the first here at Atlantic Beach Country Club.
Watch out for the bunkers on the left, and if you go long, water does come into play.
Come on, sit.
Wait a minute, though. This one might actually play.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
He's currently tied for first. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Well, Richard, at the end of this week, another culling happens. Explain to the audience what we're looking forward to seeing.
Well, after this week's Haven Championship, the top 120 players on the total points list, they'll move on to next week's Summit Championship.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's going to go uphill and to the right, it seems.
That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. They're in a tie for 5th place at the moment. The third at the Atlantic Beach Country Club is a lengthy par 3.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the left-hand side. Out to the right, obviously, the penalty area, water. This green is long, it's narrow. Anything coming up just a little bit shy with your tee shot, that's just fine.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Head of house. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
That's tidy. Now just 1 over par. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
This is tracking. Oh, that's so cruel. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Well, Rich, this round is over, but it's been an absolute pleasure to call this one with you.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Only the top 120 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our second round coverage of the Haven Championship starts now. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam as always, and delightful to have you with us. And as we take a look at the leaderboard and our featured player, it's certainly a interesting day ahead, isn't it? Because no guarantee that they'll make it through to the final two rounds.
It's never fun. You know that you have to play well today, but you're on the outside looking in right now. They're going to have to take some chances. They want to make the cut.
A bit too much pace on that one. An opportunity to make their par. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4. I don't like the look of that lie. Henny, what does that lie look like?
It's in the second cut, but they got away with it. This is sitting nicely.
That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
This putt is of 9 feet.
A good look at par here.
Ooh. Sitting at 7 over for the event. Let's begin the 14th.
It's not really drivable, but players want to get it down the fairway as far as they can. Shorten up this second shot as this green is very dangerous. It's narrow, water lurking to the right-hand side. This is going to give some players the chills.
This is his second shot. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. On the tee of a par 3.
Yeah, still short-ish. Not much around this green, I must say. Players standing up on this tee box and thinking, okay, finally a legit birdie hole.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Ooh. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And now at +7 for the event. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
This is the strongest par 4. Could be the hardest hole on this golf course. You've got water on the right-hand side, some bunkers down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot is a forced carry over that narrow stream. Once again, no bunkers surrounding the green, but there doesn't need to be. This hole is dangerous.
Should find the green here. Yeah, well played. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they might want to give this one a bit extra because it's uphill and moving left on them.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Ah, don't you love the long ball, Rich? Driving a par 4. Is there a few things more thrilling in the game?
Oh, what a play. You know that. I love it when players are aggressive. Way to go. What a shot.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Beauty of a chip shot there. Putting for a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. currently at 7 over par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, Rich, you never like to see it, a player missing the cut on the PGA Tour. How does one respond?
Luke, I've got great insight on that question. You kind of have to look back and think about the positive things you did to reinforce those. But every once in a while, you got to look back and say, where did I make the mistakes? Where did I go wrong? And learn from those. Because if you don't take time to learn from your mistakes, then what are you learning from? You have to look back and figure out where it went wrong so you don't make those same mistakes again the following week or the following tournament.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's event. Only 75 players at the end of this will advance. Our opening round coverage of the Summit Championship begins now. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. Let's catch up with play down on the fourth. Going with the 7. That might be one club too many. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
9 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This shot from 120 yards.
This might be a bit too much club.
And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. 4 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep around going.
He finds himself with a share of the lead. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Standing over his second shot. Come on, get down. Not bad. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
Putting for a par now. Still in the lead now after that hole. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that'll work there. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That one's heading down Broadway. opting for the 9-iron. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. He's currently in first place. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. PGA Sports, in association with the Korn Ferry Tour, are thrilled to bring you today's event. Only the top 75 players on the Korn Ferry Tour will graduate. Our second round coverage of the Summit Championship begins now. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by day's end. Oh, that should help them. Second shot here on the 11th. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt is for a share of second. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. How close was that to going down? And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is a 225-yard shot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a high-quality recovery shot. And now this to move into a tie for second place. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. Great shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard.
Looks pretty good.
Gotta like the look of this one. Wow, what a putt. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Lovely effort, that. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Opting for the 5-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
Looking good.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. They find themselves with a share of the lead. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of 4th spot. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Only the top 75 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will graduate. Our third round coverage of the Summit Championship begins now. Luke Helvey here, pleased to have you with us today. Rich, This next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
He's just going to go out there and continue plugging away. Just start putting a little bit of pressure on those leaders out in front of him. He'll chase him down before too long.
Now to the 7th hole. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt to move into a tie for 9th. So close. That's just about 3 feet away. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Oh, that is bombed. His second shot here. 5 shots off the pace. So might need to set. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Or was that a rush of blood?
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Oh, did you see that one fly by? This one's for bogey. Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. Oh, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt. Sitting at 2 over. Oh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Awesome stuff.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Now 7 shots behind after that. On the tee of the par 4, 10th hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. This next shot coming up from the sand. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. And after that performance, they'll drop to 3 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, Luke, really nothing to write home about on that scorecard. There were some flashes of brilliance, but overall, the bad definitely outweighed the good today.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Only the top 75 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our final round coverage of the Summit Championship starts now. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. We'll be following our featured player who currently sits inside the top 30 as our coverage begins. Will they make a surge today? Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. And now this to move inside the top 10. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. They're in a tie for 10th on the leaderboard.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 16th is a par 3.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Talk about long range. I mean, they don't even make jets that go this far.
And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's a tough one to swallow. A 3-putt par in the end. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That'll work there. Sitting at a couple of shots over par.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this event comes to a close, it'll be a top 10 finish for this player.
And a good week all around. They've got to be pleased with their performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. The opening round of the Corn Ferry Tour Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Now to the 12th hole. A thing of beauty. This is his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Playing within their comfort zone there. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the hybrid. Now long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Putting for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Strong play, going for it.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. It should be a guaranteed birdie.
Currently at +1 for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
What a drive. Look at that.
This one is all over it.
A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. They can make this putt, they'll move into a share of 8th in the standings. They currently have a share of 8th place on the leaderboard. as this round comes to an end, he's finished tied for top spot. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.